Good morning, children. Yes, so in the previous period of YLE, I think we have completed all the listening parts, right? Total there are 5 listening parts, so we have completed all that 5 listening parts, isn't it? Yes, my dear children. So from today onwards, we are going to continue with the speaking part 1, right? So children, what we have to do in the speaking part exactly? So the first thing is you will give the answer to some questions about yourself in part 1. It means children, the examiner is there, so you have to give the answers to the examiner what he will ask to you. But children, you know, as this is the training test, that is why you will give the answers to yourself only, or if it is possible you will give the answers to your parents if they are with you while doing the study, so you can give them, or any friend, any your brother or sister, you can give the answers to them also. Okay? Yes, my children. So shall we continue with the speaking part 1? Everyone, you have to open your page number 4040. Right? You have to open your textbook page number 4040 and be ready with the pencil. Right? So first we will see what we have to do in the question number first. See here. Listen to Maria talking to her new classmate Jose. If the statement is right, put a tick mark. If it is wrong, put the cross mark. Okay? It means you will hear the recording now and then you will decide the answers. Okay? Yes. Yes, children. So here is your audio recording. You have to listen it very carefully.
Training Test 1. Speaking Part 1, Exercise 1. Listen to Maria talking to her new classmate, Jose. If the statement is right, put a tick. If it is wrong, put a cross.
Hi, I'm Maria.
Hi, Maria. I'm Jose. Are you Italian?
Yes, I am. But I came to England with my family last year. I've got a younger sister. She's 10. What about you?
I'm Spanish. We've just come to England from Madrid. How old are you, Maria?
I'm 14. What about you?
I'm 14, but I'll be 15 next month.
My birthday is later on, but that's why we're in the same English class.
Yes, my dear children. We'll listen it one more time. Okay?
Training Test 1. Speaking Part 1, Exercise 1. Listen to Maria talking to her new classmate, Jose. If the statement is right, put a tick. If it is wrong, put a cross.
Hi, I'm Maria.
Hi, Maria. I'm Jose. Are you Italian?
Yes, I am. But I came to England with my family last year. I've got a younger sister. She's 10. What about you?
I'm Spanish. We've just come to England from Madrid. How old are you, Maria?
I'm 14. What about you?
I'm 14, but I'll be 15 next month.
My birthday is later on, but that's why we're in the same English class.
Yes, children. So just now we heard the recording. Now we have to write the answers. Okay? Yes. So now example is given. Maria is living in England. Is this sentence is right or wrong? Yes, it is right. So we have to tick in the box. Yes, my dear children. Now the first one is Maria has got a younger brother. Is this right or wrong? See children, it is in the recording, it is clearly mentioned that I have got a younger sister. It means this is the wrong. So we have to cross it. So everyone, come on, do with me. Yes. Second number is Juice comes from England. Is it? Listen the recording children. It is clearly mentioned that George says, I am Spanish. We have just come to England from Madrid. Right? Yes. So children, the second one is also wrong. George comes from Madrid, not from England. So this one is also wrong. Third number, Jose is living in Spain now. Is it? See children, listen it again one more time carefully. It is clearly mentioned that I am Spanish. It means Jose comes from Spain. Not from England. So that second one is wrong. Now third one, Jose is living in Spain now. Is it? Now Jose and Maria both are in the England. So Jose is living in England now is the correct. So third one is also wrong. Fourth number, Jose and Maria are the same age. Yes children. Jose asks, how old are you, Maria? Maria says, I am 14. What about you? Jose says, I am 14, but I will be 15 next month. It means both are the same age. So we have to tick it. And last, Maria and Jose are both learning English. Is it? Yes children. Listen the last one sentence once again. My birthday is later on, but that is why we are in the same English class. It means Maria and Jose are both learning English. We have to take it. Yes children. Have you understood how we have solved this question? If you want to listen that audio one more time, you will pause the video, little bit go backward and then listen it. Okay? Yes. So everyone till here understood? Very good. So children, shall we continue with the second number question? Yes. What we have to do in second number question is we have to read the test and put into the correct order. See here. Put the information below in the correct order. Write 1 to 8 in the boxes. Yes, it means we have to write the sentences in the proper sequence. Okay. See here. First I will read all the sentences. Then we'll decide. The first sentence is already given. It is written in the box 1 number. Yes. There will be 2 examiners there. Someone will take you to a room where you will do the speaking test. This examiner will ask you questions. Your partner will go to the room with you. You will give the first examiner your mark sheet. You will get a mark sheet with your name on it. The second examiner will fill in your mark sheet. They will say hello and you will sit down. Okay? So my dear children, these are the sentences. Now we have to put these sentences in a proper sequence. Okay. Now it is given, children, that F number sentence is first one. What is that? You will get a mark sheet with your name on it. Now what will be the second? Read it one more time. While doing the speaking test, first you will get the mark sheet with your name on it. Then what will be the next step, children? Yes, the next step is sentence B, that is, someone will take you to a room where you will do the speaking test. Right? Yes, it means here you have to write number 2. What will be the next step? Next is sentence D. Your partner will go to the room with you. So write down in the D sentence box, that is number 3. Now fourth one. Which will be the next number, next sentence? It's sentence A. There will be 2 examiners there. So write down number 4 here in the sentence A box column. Okay. What will be the next? Once you go in front of the examiner, then what will happen? Sentence H. They will say hello and you will sit down. So this is the 5th number. What will be the next? Sentence E. You will give the first examiner your mark sheet. So here we have to write number 6. Then the next, that is C. This examiner will ask you questions. So here we will write down 7. And the last is G. The second examiner will fill in your mark sheet. So here we will write down 8. Understood, children? How we have solved? See, here is the tip given. The examiner will ask you and your partner some questions about yourself, such as your names, your ages, and where you live. So for that, you have to go through this following stages. Understood how we have completed the sequence? Have written the numbers correctly? That is A4, B2, C7, D3, E6, F1, G8, H5. Okay. Yes, my dear children. Then, shall we continue with the third number question? Now here also, children, just a minute. Now here also, You will hear two people, that is Daniel and Alex, talking to each other about their school day. So, you have to decide which is the correct word or words in each sentences. You will listen the recording and complete the sentences using the options given. Understood, children? See here, listen to students Daniel and Alex talking about their school day and cross out the wrong words. It means first we'll listen the recording.
Training, Test 1. Speaking, Part 1. Exercise 3. Listen to two students, Danielle and Alex, talking about their school day. Cross out the wrong words.
What time do you start school in the mornings?
I start at 9 o'clock.
You're lucky. We start at 8 o'clock.
What time do you finish?
At 1 o'clock. What about you?
I stay at school until 4 o'clock. I have lunch at school.
What's your favourite subject?
I like history and maths best. What about you?
I like English and sport a lot.
I like sport too. Do you have sports lessons?
Yes, twice a week. I really like running.
I often go running after school. Do you have to do a lot of homework?
Lots, and always at the weekend.
Children, one more time we'll listen the audio.
Training, Test 1. Speaking, Part 1. Exercise 3. Listen to two students, Danielle and Alex, talking about their school day. Cross out the wrong words.
What time do you start school in the mornings?
I start at 9 o'clock.
You're lucky. We start at 8 o'clock.
What time do you finish?
At 1 o'clock. What about you?
I stay at school until 4 o'clock. I have lunch at school.
What's your favourite subject?
I like history and maths best. What about you?
I like English and sport a lot.
I like sport too. Do you have sports lessons?
Yes, twice a week. I really like running.
I often go running after school. Do you have to do a lot of homework?
Lots, and always at the weekend.
Yes, children. So, this was the recording. Now we are going to solve the question, that is, example is given. Daniel starts school before or after Alex. So children, in the recording it is said that, what time do you start school in the morning? Alex, I start at 9 o'clock. Daniel, you are lucky. We start at 8 o'clock. It means, children, Daniel starts the school at 8 o'clock and Alex starts at 9 o'clock. It means Daniel starts school before Alex. Right? So that is why after is the wrong word. That is why it is crossed. So like that we have to solve. First number, Alex has or doesn't have lunch at school. Which one is the wrong, children, that we have to cross? Listen the recording once again. Alex, I stay at school until 4 o'clock. I have lunch at school. It means, children, Alex has lunch at school. It means doesn't have is the wrong one. So we have to cross it. Okay. Second number, Alex likes history or English best. Which one is the wrong one? Listen the recording once again. Daniel asks, what is your favorite subject? Alex, I like history and maths best. What about you? It means, children, which one is the favorite subject? Yes, history is the correct answer. So we have to cross out English. Yes, children, everyone, you have to do with me. Okay? Third number is Daniel likes maths or sports. Which one is the correct? Listen the audio one more time. Daniel, I like English and sports a lot. It means sport is the correct answer. So we have to cut maths, right? And last, Daniel has or does not have to do a lot of homework. See the last line. Alex, I often go running after school. Do you have to do a lot of homework? Daniel, lots and always at the weekend. It means has is the correct answer. Doesn't have, we have to cut it. It is the wrong. Yes, children. So, have you understood how we have solved this question number 3? Very good. Shall we continue with the question number 4? Yes. Now in question number 4, what we have to do is ask and answer the questions with your partner. Now children, if it is possible, any friend who live nearby you, you can discuss with him, or if it is not, then you will do this question with your parents or your sibling. They will ask you the question and you have to give the answer. What time do you start school in the morning? What time do you finish? What's your favorite subject? Do you have sports lessons? Do you have to do a lot of homework? So these are the questions that your parents will ask to you or your siblings will ask to you. And you have to give the answers to themselves. Okay? So, in this way, you will solve this question. Right? Okay. Now, next is question number 5. Once again, here you will listen the audio and then listen to the student telling the examiner about his school. If the statement is right, put a tick mark. If it is wrong, put a cross mark. So everyone, here I will play the recording. You will listen it very carefully, okay?
If it is wrong, put a cross.
Now, Eduardo, please tell me something about the things you like about your school.
I like my school a lot because it's not very big. All the students know each other, and the teachers know us too. We have some really good teachers. My history teacher is my favorite. We do a lot of sport too. I love playing tennis at school.
One more time we'll listen the audio.
If the statement is right, put a tick. If it is wrong, put a cross.
Now, Eduardo, please tell me something about the things you like about your school.
I like my school a lot because it's not very big. All the students know each other, and the teachers know us too. We have some really good teachers. My history teacher is my favorite. We do a lot of sport too. I love playing tennis at school.
Yes, children. So this was about the recording. Now we'll go into solve the question number 5. So Eduardo goes to a big school. Is it right or wrong? See here, I like my school a lot because it's not very big. It means the first one is wrong. So we have to cross it. Just a minute. So we have to cross. Second one, Eduardo knows all the students at his school. Listen it one more time, you are recording that all the students know each other and the teachers know us too. It means second one is also the correct answer. Third number, Eduardo likes his history teacher. See the recording. We have some really good teachers. My history teacher is my favorite. So we have to correct it. Yes, Eduardo likes his history teacher. So this is the correct statement. And last, Eduardo doesn't like sport. But listen the recording carefully. It is mentioned that we do a lot of sports too. I love playing tennis at school. It means the fourth one is wrong. Yes. Now children, you will play the recording again and you will correct the false statements. First number and fourth number are the wrong statement. So you will write there the correct sentence and you will complete this task. Okay? Understood till here? Very good. So shall we continue with the 6th number question? Yes. Now children, here also you will listen the another student telling the examiner about something she did with her family. So answer the questions. So I am going to play the recording.
To another student telling the examiner about something she did with her family. Answer the questions.
Now, Elvira, please tell me something about a day you went out with your family.
2 weeks ago, I went to the beach with my family. We went by car and we had a barbecue on the beach. It was very nice. We played on the beach and swam in the sea. It was a good day.
Yes children, we'll listen it one more time, okay?
To another student telling the examiner about something she did with her family. Answer the questions.
Now, Elvira, please tell me something about a day you went out with your family.
2 weeks ago, I went to the beach with my family. We went by car and we had a barbecue on the beach. It was very nice. We played on the beach and swam in the sea. It was a good day.
Yes children. So now we have to write the answers. So the first one is, where did Elvira go with her family? What is the answer? She went to the beach with her family, right? Yes. So we have to write down. Where did Elvira go with her family? So we'll write down to a beach. To the beach. B-E-A-C-H. Second, how did they travel? How did they go there? Just listen the recording one more time and then write down the answer. They traveled by car. So we'll write down by car, right? Yes. What did they do? Children, what did they do at the beach? Yes, that is the last line of your recording. They had a barbecue, played on the beach, and swam in the sea. So we have to write here. They had, write with me, children. THEY, they, HAD, had a barbecue, that is BARBECUE, barbecue. Then comma, then write played, PLAYED, played on the beach. And AND, and, yes children, till here everyone completed? Because I want to rub it. Children, I am using E tool here, that's why my handwriting is not in a proper way, but you will use the pencil, sharp it properly and write in neat and clean handwriting, okay? To the beach and swam in the sea. SWAM, swam in the sea. That is SEA. Yes children. So have you completed till here? Write down full stop here. Okay. Have you completed? Yes. So shall we continue with the next question? Now here, listen to the examiner's question from exercise 5 and 6 again and then give your answers. That is the 7 number question.
Examiner's questions from exercises 5 and 6 again. Give your answers.
Please tell me something about the things you like about your school.
Yes children. So this was the question. Now you have to give the answer to your parents. The examiner, he asked you, please tell me something about a day you went out. Sorry, the examiner is asking, please tell me something about the things you like about your school.
Please tell me something about a day you went out with your family.
Yes, and the another question is, please tell me something about a day you went out with your family. Okay, so you will give the answers to these questions. Have you cleared? Have you understood how we have to solve the question number 7? Yes, students. So you will hear the examiner's questions to Eduardo and Elvira again, but this time they practiced giving their own answers. Okay. So these 2 questions you will answer to your parents and you will tell them. Yes. Now children, we are going to continue with the 8 number question which is here given. See. Put the information below in the correct order. Write 1 to 8 in the boxes. Yes, children. It means how we have solved the question number 2. We have that put the sentences in the correct sequence, in the proper sequence. Same like that, we also have to solve this question. Now here, children, the sentence number 2, sentence number 4 and sentence number 6 is already mentioned. So we have to write the rest of all the sentences. Now we'll read the stages of the test and put them into the correct order. Yes, first I will read all the sentences. The examiner tells the candidate what topic they are going to talk about. The examiner asks candidate A to tell them about something. The examiner asks candidate B 2 questions. The examiner asks candidate B 2 questions on the new topic. The examiner tells the candidates they are going to talk about something different. The examiner then asks candidate A 2 questions on the new topic. The examiner asks candidate A 2 questions. And last, the examiner asks candidate B to tell them about something. Yes, children. So now, which one is the first sentence? Yes, sentence A is the first number because the examiner tells the candidate what topic they are going to talk about. Yes, so this is the way how they will start your speaking test, right? Yes, dear children. So we'll write number 1 here in the box of first A sentence. Then 2 number is already given. After that, what will happen? The examiner asks candidate A 2 questions. Now we have to find out the third number. So what is the next step after this? After candidate A, the examiner asks candidate B 2 questions. Isn't it? So in front of sentence C, we have to write number 3. Okay. Then children, the 4 number is already given. That is, the examiner asks candidate A to tell them about something. Then what will be the next stage? That is, which sentence is 5th number? Yes, I think sentence E. The examiner tells the candidate they are going to talk about something different. This will be the 5th number. Then children, the 6th number is already given. That is, the examiner asks candidate B 2 questions on the new topic. So the 7th one is which one? It is F. The examiner then asks candidate 2 questions on the new topic. So F sentence is the 7th one. And last, 8th number is the H sentence. That is, the examiner asks candidate B to tell them about something. So this will be the sentence number 8. Yes, children. So have you understood how we have solved this question? Have you completed? Yes. So we'll go towards the last question, that is exam practice test 1. See here, what we have to do is, it is the speaking part. So first we'll read the tip, what is given in the box. The first 2 questions will be the same for both candidates. Try not to give one word answer. For example, if you are asked, how old are you? You can say, I am 13 and my birthday was last week instead of June 13th. Don't worry, if you don't understand a question, the examiner will ask again and use the different words. When the examiner says, please tell me something about, try to give a longer answer. Think of 3 things that you can say. Okay? It means, children, here we have to avoid the answers in one word. We have to talk with the examiner. We have to give them a brief answers. Right? So, if you not understood the question properly, don't worry. The examiner will ask you once again. But you be ready with your answers in 2-3 sentences, right? So here, first I will play the audio recording, that is, an examiner is talking to 2 students. Listen to them and listen to them answering the questions. Okay? Yes, children. Now I will play the recording. Please be attentive.
Good morning. Can I have your mark sheets, please? I'm Jenny Evans, and this is Michael Simmons. What's your name, please?
Marek,
And what's your name, please?
Anna,
How old are you?
I'm 13.
And how old are you?
I'm 14 years old.
Marek, where are you from?
I'm from Gdansk in Poland.
And Anna, where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Now, let's talk about your day at school. Marek, what time do you go to school each day?
I usually go to school at 8:30.
What is the first thing you do when you get to school?
I take off my coat and change my shoes.
Anna, how many lessons do you have each day?
I usually have 6 lessons a day.
What time do you finish school?
Most days I finish at 12 o'clock.
Now, Marek, please tell me what you like about school.
My favorite subjects are maths and science. I really like solving problems, and these subjects are about problems. I also like my science teacher. He's really interesting and he knows about lots of things.
Now let's talk about your families. Anna, how many people are there in your family?
There are 4. My parents, my brother, and me.
Who is the oldest person in your family?
My dad's the oldest. He's 45.
Marek, where do the people in your family live?
They live in a flat. It's in the center of town in an old building.
When will you next see your family?
I'll see them this evening. I'm going home after this test.
Now, Anna, tell me about a time when you were together with your family.
On my last birthday, we all went to the zoo for the day. We took a picnic and we arrived early. My dad took lots of photos and we saw lots of animals. It was great fun.
Yes, children. So this is the way how you have to answer the question which was asked by the examiner. Right? Have you understood? So please note that you will not give the answer in a one word. You have to give the answer in a brief. More than 2 or 3 sentences. Right? Okay. Yes, children. Just now you heard how the students they are giving the answers. Okay. So now you will also give the answers like this. But children, remember, this time I am going to play the recording again. But how you will give the answers? This time you will individually give the answers to the question during the pauses. It means, children, in the recording there are some pauses. Pauses means the examiner has stopped between the 2 questions. So in that place, in that pause, you will give the answer of that particular question. Understood? Yes, my dear children. So are you ready? I am going to play the recording. Okay?
What's your name, please? And what's your name, please? How old are you? And how old are you? Where are you from? And where are you from? Now, let's talk about your day at school. Candidate A, what time do you go to school each day? What is the first thing you do when you get to school? Candidate B, how many lessons do you have each day? What time do you finish school? Now, Candidate A, please tell me what you like about school. Now let's talk about your families. Candidate B, how many people are there in your family? Who is the oldest person in your family? Candidate A, where do the people in your family live? When will you next see your family? Now, Candidate B, please tell me something about a time when you were together with your family.
Yes, my dear children. So these are the questions. You have to give the answer of these questions. If you are taking much time for the question, giving the answers, then you can pause the video, then you will give the answer, and then when your answer finished, again you will play the video. Okay? So this is the way. And students, I am requesting you, so please you will give the answers of all these questions so that it will be easy for you during the actual examination. Okay? Yes, children. So this is our first attempt of the speaking practice. So I hope you have understood very well. If you have any doubt, any queries, you will feel free to ask me by my mail. You know my mail ID is ivbct@pratibhaindschool.org. Right? I hope you have understood till here. And now this was your homework. That is, ask the student to work in pairs and think of more questions they could ask about school. They could then change partners and ask each other their question. Actually, children, this is the speaking practice test. So we have to do with our friends, with our partners. But nowadays, it is not possible. So if it is possible, you can do this homework with your younger brother or sister. Or if it is possible, you will do with your parents also. Okay? So this was the home task for you. I hope you will complete it. So that in the next period, we'll continue with the speaking test part 2. Right? I hope everyone you have understood this. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good day.